I'm Lindsey Sorah, and I'm a farmer with Hearts of Harvest Farm. We decided to start farming as kind of a secondary thought when we bought this property. Initially, we thought we would do music, and when we came and saw this property, a few days after we saw it, my husband looked at me and said, "We should farm." Neither of us had ever farmed before, so we were like, yeah, we can do this.
I knew nothing. Like, I had only built a bird box and killed houseplants. You know, no experience, I'm telling you, zero. But the passion is the fuel, and I was so committed to learn from anyone who knew anything more than me in this business.
When we first got into farming, we didn't have power on our farm, we didn't have irrigation, and so we were really bootstrapping it, and we knew we wanted to do it organically, so trying to find the systems organically that would work to mitigate some of these pest and weed pressures was a bit of a challenge.
What we have found is the more that we focus into our climate consciousness, working with nature, within nature, and not against it, that is what I would frame as climate smart.
Climate smart agriculture to me is trying to find solutions that are the most friendly to our natural resources and are either building your soil, building up your land versus trying to, spray things on it and to control it from top down. Climate smart techniques that we use on our farm would be cover cropping is a big one, is making sure we give the plots time to rest, and then also focusing on building up our soil health with those cover crops. Reduced tillage is important. We're really trying not to go deep and interfere with the mycorrhizal layer that's in the soil.
We know the power of soils that are rich in organic matter when it comes to the carbon cycle with carbon sequestration. Organic matter in your soil, those higher contents help with water retention. They help prevent erosion and runoff. They help feed plants and provide higher yielding crops, healthier crops. But really, like the cover cropping piece, it's the most cost-effective thing that we can do when you look at the extensive benefits of cover crops for feeding your soil, weed suppression, erosion control, building your organic matter. It is an incredibly important piece of our production. We're getting better crops each year. Our bloom size on our zinnias is getting larger. The stem size on our flowers are getting thicker and more sturdy, and we're getting better stem length, the density, the weight in our produce. Like, we're watching our products improve as we continue in these methods. We've seen a lot more biological diversity as our cover crops flower. We're bringing in different pollinators at different times of the season.
Advice I would give to somebody starting out is work on a farm, make sure you like it, and then I would also say take with a grain of salt advice that you get, because you might be in a different climate, or even somebody who's near you might have a different microclimate, so what works for them might not work for you. So it's a lot of trial and error and just putting on your scientist's hat and doing data collection and finding the thing that works for you. Farming to me is growing the best quality food, not only for my family, but for our customers' families. That's the heart of why we're doing it, to feed our community and make sure that people have access to vegetables and fruit and cut flowers that are grown in a really organic and healthy way.